Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Welcome to a Hitbox Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I figured this would be the perfect game to prepare myself to play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 later this week by kind of going back and revisiting this. This is obviously a older Switch game. I think it came out pretty early in the Switch's life cycle, and in fact, this is one of my first games that I played on the Switch, and I got really deep into it. And I'm really hoping that when I go back to it today, it holds up the way I remember it. I know the game gets a lot of flack for its graphics. Not the best way to show off your Switch. Sometimes the backgrounds don't look super good and the characters look washed out. But I'm not much of a graphic person anyway, and for me, this game nails some things that I think are really important. It nails the story. It nails the world building with the story. It's just kind of everything. It's really epic too. You'll see that this game is anime as hell. And I think the story really is strong. The other thing I really like is the gameplay. Kind of a cool sword system, auto attack. Reminds me of kind of like some early MMO games with how it actually plays. But it also has this cool Pokemon element to it with how you collect your weapons. I don't think we'll actually get to that part, but there is some really good stuff with this. One thing I am worried about here is if I do a new game, you know what, I'm just going to not save. Pre-existing, if you save after starting a new game, confirm. I'm going to go normal. You can change the Sure, I'm sure I can. I really hope this doesn't save. I could have probably done a new game plus, but I kind of want to start off from the beginning here, but I'm going to be so frustrated if it saves. Yeah, I was looking before this. I put 108 hours into that other playthrough. Imagine me, a much younger lad, laying in bed with my shiny new Switch in my hands. Still upset my Joy-Cons didn't match. This screen is much bigger than the one I initially played it on. You know, if I didn't fall asleep the first time listening to this music, definitely feel like falling asleep now. But they're world building. That's what they're doing right here. It's really cool, just world in general. I think that's one thing Xenoblade does so well. Xenoblade 1, you have two giant beings that fought each other, killed each other, and then life grows on their backs, and they're fighting each other. This one, you have these, creatures floating in the clouds that you can't actually go onto the actual surface of the planet because it's inhabitable. The other one with people, basically serving their life sentences, knowing that they're eventually going to die at a young age of 10 years or whatever. That's the third one. It's just going to be... they do such a good job of setting up these worlds and having cool, unique situations. I mean, this one, I'm like, scuba diving? What am I getting myself into? And it's not even... We're not even there yet. Their accents are really bad, by the way. I'm just going to preemptively get that out there. If you played Smash, you have a little bit of an idea. But it's like weird Scottish, British. It's just not great. I mean, this is so cinematic, man. I don't know if it's good or not, but like it's just the way they're treating this. It's nothing like an Uncharted. This is actually just Uncharted, but in the Sky City. What if Nathan Drake pops out? He's like, ugh.
We really do need to buy ourselves a new depth probe. The ping was off by 150 peds to the east. That's not gonna fly.
And what about the treasure, Rex?
Yeah.
Was it in line with your expectations?
It seemed pretty solid. Didn't even have to reinforce it too much. Even with the labor costs, we should be able to turn a decent
Like he's
profit.
supposed to be a child, and that's his voice.
Honestly, it takes you 2 days to run the structural analysis.
What?
Yet somehow you can gauge the profits in an instant.
His ship is
Don't
talking.
go raining on my parade, Gramps. You know, I'm in the salvaging trade for the cash. A little business
This is like Wind
sense
Waker, you know.
goes a long
You're talking ship.
way. All right. Whoa.
Oh no, the fight. I guess it
didn't
was kind of like
expect that.
Uncharted, but it wasn't
You've been
Nathan
living for this
Drake.
thing, big guy.
Rex,
No worries, Gramps.
So Gramps is like the character that's gonna like kind of like give you all of the information in the game. He's like your fairy figure who guides you through things and lets you know about stuff. By the way, there's a tutorial every 5 minutes in this game. And yeah, we're about, how many minutes are we in this? About 5 minutes in, and I'm finally doing something. Got all that? Okay.
Okay, time to take you
Right from the beginning,
down. Ha!
camera just got caught. Yeah, so you'll see, basically I'm just doing auto attacks at this point. And as they're saying, as you keep doing your attacks, you get combat arts that kind of fill up in the bottom of the screen there. And you can customize your character's specific combat arts, and eventually when you have more party members, you can set up combos between your characters.
Getting better.
You know, I just love this kind of RPG style. It reminds me a lot of the Final Fantasy VII remake.
An entire horizon of
Except that
white.
one does feel more actiony because it's
A
not
sea of
just auto
clouds.
attacks. But
And at its
it's
heart,
good stuff.
the world
Good
tree,
combat system.
piercing the heavens.
I feel like I beat this
This-
game without actually
This is the world we call home.
mastering the combat,
All
but
rest.
just kind of stumbled
Story
through it.
goes that when the world was young,
Here's the story. Here we
everyone
go.
in All Rest lived on the tree, together with our divine father, the
There's
architect.
got to be a god character.
According
Xenoblade.
to the tales, it was a bountiful land, and the people there held the power to command even the heavens themselves.
I don't think
They
we can
called
be
that paradise.
trusted with that kind of power. Humans that
then,
control the
one
gods.
day, we were cast out. Nobody knows why.
Probably
Perhaps we angered our creator,
the way you talk.
or perhaps it was something else entirely.
You're like,
All we
you
know
just
is
gotta
we're forced
choose a
to leave
dialect, man.
Elysium, to live here in All Rest, where it turns out life was pretty hard. But when it seemed
Trust
like
me,
we would
if it was
surely
just
die
him
out,
as his
the
accent,
architect
but there's this, it's like that Star Wars
took
space
pity on us,
British. It just
sending
doesn't make
his
sense.
servants, the Titans, to save us. The few of us who survived
Titans.
settled on the Titans.
Very
And
similar to Xenoblade
We've
1.
lived in harmony with them ever since.
Hey,
now
friends, have you
those
heard about the
Titans
multiverse? Huh?
are beginning to die out.
So I played all the Xenoblades except for X. I'm really considering whether I want to just power up that Wii U and get it.
the brazier does
I don't think I will.
weary old bones much good.
But I played Xenoblade 1 on the 3DS. I played
You want me to move it,
Xenoblade
Gramps?
1 Remastered or
That's
whatever
quite
on
all
the
right.
Switch.
Leave
Beat it.
right there.
Right,
Beat this game. I played some of this game's DLC, but not all of it. Wow, that... Does this need to be animated? Like, they're going so hard. They're trying so hard. And then it turned into Final Fantasy X. There's a thing like that in Final Fantasy X, right? I think. It's also like Waterworld. I wonder if he has like a purifier for his urine.
Been happening a lot lately.
That's a weird movie, guys.
More so than before.
I wonder if anyone was living there.
There is a lot
Seems not.
of
And if
this
there had been,
in it. And I think that's why I like it.
all left by now.
The story really is epic.
Makes sense.
Kind of falls apart near the end
Hey,
when they start to really
Gramps.
go into that multiverse stuff, but
Do you think Fonset Village will be gone too one day?
it's just confusing. I
It
feel
will
like I have
not
to have a
be
flow
today
chart to
or
follow
tomorrow, but one
all the
day,
crosses and
yes,
double
it will
crosses.
fall.
And you too?
That's how it goes with us Titans.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way around it.
Eventually. There'll be nowhere left to live.
That's so sad.
Sadly,
They just
So,
die
you
and
Titans
fall
were
under
born
the
up there.
clouds.
Is that right?
so they say. For what
Is that the
it's
Erden
worth.
tree? Oh, wrong game.
Mind you, I was born here on
Tree of
all
Life. What's that
rest.
one in Avatar?
As for my ancestors,
Not The
who
Last
could say
Airbender, that
where they were
James Cameron
born?
movie.
Can it really exist? This Elysium? And the creator?
No.
Who said to live there?
Disco Elysium.
A land of plenty atop the world tree.
Always that.
If
Always the
such a
grass on the other
place did
side.
exist, perhaps we could all live in peace, with no need for fighting.
Okay, that is frightening.
Sure would be great. For everyone. Even folks in Fonset.
Yeah, especially those in Fonset, right? God,
If the Divine Architect
silly.
can see us now,
silly guy Rex
I
and his
wonder what he
references we all
thinks.
get. Yeah, no, I'm making fun of it, but like, it's they do it. It's done pretty well. Well, I mean, we've been going for like 10 minutes of the actual game. I did kill a crab, so that's cool.
all right.
Remember
Back to
when we were
making
watching
money.
him eat that thing that he just killed? He was
I
like
think this haul
cookie
should be enough for
monstering that.
today. Oi, Gramps. Care for a little swim to the Argentum Trade Guild?
You're planning on selling it now?
Yes.
It's getting toward my bedtime.
Don't play the lazy old man
Aw.
with me. There's plenty of sunshine left.
Kids these days. No respect, I swear.
Oh, you just wait, Gramps. You just wait. Yeah, this game will take you a few hours to beat, just letting you know. And even though I beat the game, there's still like a ton of other things to do, side quests to fill, swords, blades to collect. I really think the blade thing is a cool mechanic. It just makes, like, if I played through this again, I'd probably get different blades, and I'd have a whole different play style because of that.
Why, if it isn't Rex? How's business?
Going all right.
Oh my
Else I wouldn't be
God.
here.
Fair point. So, which one am I unloading?
We can leave that until I'm done negotiating.
So yeah, I don't
Shouldn't be too
understand
long.
how they do these characters'
Well, mine is
eyes in
15
this
gold
game.
per
Like
half,
every
yeah.
I'll have you
character
load up
seems to
your
have like
selling
a
stuff,
different.
all right? Later.
It's like they chose a
Hey,
different
hold on. You know I
anime or
can't do
animation
credit.
style for each of their designs. Like those eyes are different from Rex's eyes, or different from some of the other characters' eyes. It's
No,
just
I'm afraid.
at a certain point, it is just
Back here.
baffling that they didn't have a more consistent style. Oh, look at this
Awesome.
island.
This thing's huge, and it's not even a Titan ship.
Yeah, so they really give you the slow burn at the beginning. I think this one definitely is a very slow burn. I kind of came into this game knowing nothing about what this game was going to be about, and then actually like playing it and experiencing the story and just being patient with it was a really, really good choice by me. I mean, all this kind of stuff here, they do a good job about telling you certain things on the UI. Oh, look, a little star. I haven't visited or talked to this person yet. I wonder if they'll give me a quest. But one thing they do really bad in this game is giving you the location of collectibles, because some quests you just need to find collectibles, so that's kind of rough. But also, like, how to explore the overworld is pretty difficult. I'm really hoping I don't need any of this stuff, because there's no, like, linear path for you to follow, like a guide on the ground. It'll be like, all right, this thing is, you know, a certain amount of meters away from you right here, but there's like different levels sometimes, so you don't know how to get up to certain levels. That was like something that when I was playing it, I had to look up how to get to one of the early destinations, because they just did not telegraph that clearly.
What? That's it?
It's life, Mayor. There's still more than I give to non-friend.
Yep.
If you bring
Enjoy the
military
nap-ons,
supplies,
everyone.
then you get good price. Ceasefire between Mor-Arday and
Some of my
Uriah not keep for
favorite
too
little
much
characters.
Longer, methinks. So weaponry is hot item. Well, what friend think? I'll make it worth your while.
I told you before.
They're so cute.
Stay away from that sort of thing.
Oh, it's shame. Reg's good salvager. Could be good way to earn pretty penny. Waste of talent, if you ask me. Anywho, where were we?
I'll take your offer. 200 now, and you know what to do with the rest.
Okie doodles. Sending
Okie
monies
doodles,
to
everyone.
Corin of Fonset Village is right.
Yeah.
God, they
It's
must have had
beautiful
such a
thing,
fun time
Sending
localizing
money
this.
home at such young age. I touched. Wish my
Specifically
old
for these
dum-dum
nap-ons.
little pond did same.
It's because Gramps doesn't charge rent. Hey! All right, I'm counting on you.
Roger. Pleasure doing business.
All right. New quest objective. Ooh, okay. Location, explore. Okay. So nope. Literally explore for 2 seconds. That was what I did.
Hello, Rex.
Papunin, been a while.
Rex looking high spirits? No, how say, yes, Peppy.
Been worse.
Like,
so, you got
I could make
something
fun
for
of the
me?
voice acting
New
all I
job,
want.
maybe?
Something like
Justifiably.
that.
But I really
by
am
the way,
glad that they go so hard
Rex come
with
from
the
Fonset
voice
Village
acting.
in Leftherian Archipelago.
So many,
yes.
RPGs do that
Yeah,
thing when they
that's
just have a
right.
lot of dialogue that you can
Why'd
just
you
kind of
ask?
like
You should go straight
click
to
through when you're in
boardroom
these kind of
Chairman.
cutscenes. But this stuff,
Wait,
like
what's
when
going on?
they're in a cutscene, you're
Chairman
in it.
Banner,
You're engrossed with
ask
it.
for Rex by name.
The chairman. For me.
And I think that would easily could be some dialogue, but the fact that they give those, character names and everything, it just really helps build the world, which I appreciate. Okay, so you see that little thing that says "go up." So yeah, okay, it shows you it's up, the two exclamation marks. But if you don't know how to get up, it's impossible. This is pretty easy because this is an early area, but when you're in these big foresty areas. And you have to climb a random tree root in order to get up there. You can find yourself just absolutely lost. Oh my god! If I wasn't controlling the camera, by the way, I don't know how it would have even gotten to this point. But yeah, it's really kind of confusing to get around at points. Oh, look, see, I even passed it. I made a noopsie. Oh, guess it's on. So I thought it was above me. Come on. Okay. Okay, that was just me being stupid, but obviously, like, there is some navigational growing pains in this game.
Thank you for accepting summons. I, Banner, chairman of Argentum Trade Guild.
But pleased to make your acquaintance.
See, like, that character model, like, does not look like it's from the same game. You have, like, 3 different characters. I know the Napons are, like, a different, like, race, but, like, you have the Napons, you have Rex, and then you have that other person in the back there.
Straight from the chairman.
Reward is
That person doing their best,
100,000
Princess Leia
gold.
from Return of the Jedi.
100,000.
Friend here, right?
Oh, trust me, this game
Actually,
gets into a
that's
lot
just
of
the
anime tropes.
advance. Another 100,000 provided upon completing job.
This is a game that needs that
200,000
naughty
gold in total.
angel,
I
or
must be
the naughty
dreaming.
demon setting,
I'll
like
do
in
it.
Bayonetta 3.
I hereby swear to use every skill I possess to ensure this job is successful. I promise I won't let you down.
You agree without even hearing
Yeah.
details of job.
That's how I take my
Oh,
jobs.
Right. What
Called
kind of
being
job
a
is it?
mercenary.
You really have skills for this?
Of course, I'll be fine.
If you say. Here, crew will explain the task.
All
Bring
right.
them in.
Sir?
Again, very little playing at this point, but it's all about the setting up the story, you know? All right. These guys look like they mean business. See, like, that's not from the same game. That's a different human being. I do have to say, look, we should normalize wearing masks in public.
Blades. Whoa, they look so cool.
I don't know if that's my style,
So,
but
There's something that
That's
we
pretty
want
cool.
to haul up. There were some current shifts. It showed up in an uncharted area,
yep.
but it's a long way down.
Nice. I like a good challenge.
Banner offered to assemble team of veterans.
I do
for
feel
this
like
job.
sometimes
But
there's
this
just a
crew
little
very
bit too
picky.
much
They
space
want
in between
small,
dialogue
elite
lines.
team and only
Just makes it
from
a little
Athenian.
awkward.
That when Banner have stroke of genius should hire.
But like you're hearing
Rex.
these mixed voices along with the mixed character models
made
too,
the
right? I
right
know you're seeing the
choice.
character models. Like it is all over the place.
A child salvager.
Like, are those two
Don't tell me we're
siblings?
gonna have to
Same
hire some
eyes?
babysitters for this
I wonder if
outing
that's
too.
a
What the hell? You look
plot
as much like a
point, I
kid as I
forgot.
do, lady.
At least I wouldn't wet myself for the promise of a measly underground.
What are you trying to say?
Rex, was it? I implore you.
I mean,
to
100 grand's a lot of money,
excuse
right?
My lady's discourtesy.
Dromark, what have I told you about speaking for me? Shut
Drop
your...
it, Nia. Though I do see your point. In any case,
They do a really cool job
It should be easy enough to
introducing
make
these
sure.
characters throughout the game. Like, for sure, all of these characters you get to know better. Not the Napon in the room, but they do some good stuff. Good storytelling.
What are you playing at?
well.
Malos, what good is it beating up a kid?
What
You
if?
said it yourself.
What if
didn't you?
Rex
What if the
actually
kid's
wasn't
not
good
up
at
to it?
I
fighting,
said nothing of the sort.
and he just comes in and just
You
like
did think it,
kills him,
though, right?
right?
And anyway,
That's just
Now we
dumb movie
know.
trope.
you'll
Oh,
do right enough.
do you want to be on my team?
Though you
Well, if you
don't
can beat
look
me, you
like
could
a
be on my
driver.
team.
Where'd you learn those arts?
Is that a good leadership style?
Gramps showed me a thing or two, even when I was little. That was his idea of playtime.
How could Gramps fight back?
Well, you've got some skill.
Gramps is a
I'll give you
ship.
that.
And a Titan.
Guts too. Kid.
He's just shadow boxing
better
on the
work
back of
hard.
Gramps. Shadow sword boxing. I lied. There's one character in this group we don't get to know more of. There's one. They're very minimal. Hint. Those two characters we get to know a lot more about.
Friends are such rowdy bunch.
Oh, the twists and turns in this game.
Here is advance. Use to buy what gear you need. Then go to dock. on starboard. Banner has arranged excellent vessel for
I keep
you
thinking
there.
Eric Bana.
You got it.
All right. Ooh. You give me all the money to begin with? All right, I think there is skip travel. So they do a pretty good job of this. So you can, like, basically go to all the places you've explored before. And there's a lot of worlds here. The development level kind of shows you the amount of stuff you've done in there. You get better shop items and stuff as you bring those up. But there's a whole, slew of worlds on this page. And each one has, their little, like, travel ports like this. So there's a lot of places to explore. Some of them are really cool. Some of them are huge environments. Each one looks very different from each other.
All right, I'll see you later.
So that's why I kind of like this
back in a day or
game,
two.
just kind of
Take it easy,
the
Gramps.
narrative and the exploration
That does
aspect
not
of it.
about to cover it in the
And the
slightest.
combat is
Why
good
would
enough to
you
keep me
take a
going.
job you
Though
know
I've
nothing about?
only fought a
You
crap
don't even know
so
who
far.
your employer is.
This came straight from the chairman, remember? What more do you need?
But Gramps, I got
Anyway,
100
I'm off.
grand,
You
so
can take a nap while you wait.
Hey, come back here, will you? Rex!
okay. 100 grand. Oh, that's nice. All right. Got a new quest. Yeah, man. They're regular and story. Okay. So, at least in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, you gotta do pretty much all the quests that you are given when you are given them. Because you're not gonna be properly leveled without that. I feel like this one, there's a lot of quests too, but there's so much stuff to do in this game that I never feel like I'm just like trying to follow these random quests all the time. But that is a good kind of like tip to stay leveled up when you get to a new area. Any quests that are within your level, you should try to do. Just because you want to make sure. Oh, okay. You just want to make sure you're not under-leveled at certain parts. But again, I never felt like the game was necessarily hard. I was able to steam my way through some of the tougher bosses by simply just pressing a lot of buttons and trying to do the combos that had the most damage output and stuff. I mean, pretty simple stuff. So, yeah, there's probably a deeper strategy, and there's a lot of strategy. I've watched a lot of videos of people trying to explain things, but there's still like a ton to like really master and like, your weapon stuff. Though I just hope they have the wear best item button on the new one. Okay, and I gotta return money. Nope. God, I wish there was a double jump. Every game needs a double jump. Right. Send money home. What a good guy. Yeah. I'll send most of my money. See, what a nice guy Rex is here. Aw, man, braised sea shark sent in the mail. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Gotcha. I hope that's not a main quest. Nope. That is a main quest. This is just another one of those little mini games. The fishing mini game, so to speak. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to pretend I know what to do. Oh, but yeah, this is just a way to get, like, extra items and stuff like that. Sometimes you'll actually, you know, fight. I think this is
Oh, I can't wait.
a planned fight that you have to do.
Time.
I already messed
Onwards.
up. I know, really hard mini game.
This looks like it'll be something good.
So you're paying attention. Okay. Got some okay stuff. Wonder what's in the treasure chest. Should I open it?
You're all mine.
No. Oh, it was money. I thought it was going to be a crab that jumped out of it. It was... I gotta say... You're welcome. Okay. Okay, we make a deal. Okay. Get some more food. I could go to Fishy Fish. Braised shark and fishy fish. I think it's the name of the restaurant, but... I mean, if that's all you're experiencing in life, you only know to eat fishy fish. Oh, this is really getting me excited for... really getting me excited for Xenoblade 3. Such a fun game. Just it's everything you like in an RPG. I wish there was a little bit of like class manipulation stuff that there is in Xenoblade 3. So I'm excited for that. It just makes that stuff like trying to min-maxing your best build and really making that part of the gameplay rather than like mastering menus. We're on this floor? Oh. Hopefully I don't have to save. Talk. Alright, short rest. Can level up. Okay, select a level. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, I'm feeling stronger than before.
Oh, can't level them up. Yeah, we're good. I forgot about this. That's a really good message in a video game, just to make sure you take a nap. All right. Oh, it's because I leveled you up. Yeah, let's not dwaddle.
Ugh,
I'll be fine.
I slept like a...
Okay, 12 different. All right. Ooh. Hey, man, I wish I could jump off of a building and only get 83 damage. All right. I mean, this isn't... I'm not really playing this. I'm just kind of getting through. Remember to save your game, I guess. That's a pro tip to remember.
Wheeling out the maelstrom for this. Banner sure has deep pockets.
Gawking at a boat. What are you, 12? Wait, maybe you are 12.
So I'd also recommend
my
when you're
age
doing
gotta
a
do with
dungeon,
anything?
which we're about to get to, you try to do
I can
all
tell
the
an
combat
awesome feat of
encounters you can,
engineering when I see one.
You don't
just to
close
make
your
sure you
mouth
get that
soon, you're gonna
experience
swallow a
because
What's their problem?
it's right there
Women
for
at
you,
the same
and
age.
usually they're good
Also,
to your
you might
level.
want to watch where you stand. Otherwise, when we cast off, that rope will take your leg off. Gotcha.
What, you little...
Now look whose mouth.
I wonder if they're going to be romantically involved. They actually seem compatible.
Rex,
Well, I don't know, compatible.
we're heading out.
There's that
There's
energy.
no one seeing you off, right? You got night watch. Till then, rest
Oh
up
my
inside.
god. Oh my
Aye, aye.
god. That
Later.
character model. It's like they literally gave up. Okay. Selling your items. Okay. Yeah. I'm ready. There are a ton of like point of no returns in this game, so just be careful. That's another reason to try to do leveled quests in a world like that are towards your level. Oh man, I've played so little. I've only fought that one crab at this point. Okay, yeah. Real drivers, okay. All right, so let's just look at current objectives. Okay. Yep. Could talk to Nia. Okay, fine. If someone's seasick, don't make fun of them for it. You know, pro tip. Here's the mask guy. Look at that. You see that? No. Hi. Uh-huh. I'm so glad I'm doing this. I'm really learning a lot about my friends.
And arrived.
Oh. Yes, Sever. Spoiler alert. You don't really learn much about Sever. God, kind of person who has to remind everyone what their name is like that. It's Rex. Yeah, my name's still Rex, not Kid. You know what? Alright, Rex, you're mean to one crew member. You're obstinate to the other one just because he could beat you up. You're never going to have the opportunity to beat him up. Not once. In this whole game. Okay. So, up until now, when I was playing this game, I was like, okay, it's fine. And then it gets a little crazy. A little anime.
That's the black ship.
And I don't mean that as a bad thing.
Following us.
It's way too cold up here.
You also get the vibes that this is a pirate game.
I've got
it's
a name.
not.
It's Nia. They've started boozing below decks. You should join them.
Why aren't you there?
Start boozing below decks.
It's not that I hate it. I just really don't need a headache right now.
Smart. For a big mission.
Good thing you're not a salvager then.
What's that?
Swim like a fish and drink like one too. That's the salvager's
Rex,
code.
how old are you? I know you're like a
Sounds
pirate,
terrible.
but
I don't think I'll be changing careers.
Probably for the best.
Trust me.
Anyway, I bet you drive
These two have so much chemistry in this game.
So, kid.
You know,
My
by that
name's
look.
Rex.
Don't work out.
Rex, why did you start salvaging in the first place?
That there.
Okay, so maybe this isn't the
World
cutscene.
tree. I don't get it.
You know, you find all
It'll
sorts of
develop,
things
I
digging through
promise.
salvage. Some of it trash. Some of it treasure.
I mean, really,
All
any
of it
movie
from people long
or
gone.
game that really goes for it, you can
Have you
make fun of.
noticed, though, there's fewer
Even the good
titans
ones.
each day?
It's hard
I saw
to
one go under just the other
make
day.
fun of Naughty Dog.
It was a pretty big one. There must have been loads
Jack
of
and
animals
Dexter.
still living on it.
You can make fun of that.
Living
Last of Us
space is
Part 2.
running out, day by day.
It's pretty good.
And sooner or later, we'll be the ones sinking down into the cloud sea. But up there, Elysium is waiting for us.
I just wish their eyes did a little more than just blankly
Seriously,
stare out.
kid, Elysium, don't tell me you believe that gaff. So that's, why you're a salvager. It's just a lie for children. And that there is just an overgrown shrub.
Wow.
If there's a way to
An
get there,
overgrown
maybe it's
shrub
hidden below the
that no one
clouds.
can get to the
Is it
top of.
really that crazy?
Seriously, though?
Like, you think
There'd be no
someone
need
would
to
have
fight
tried to
over
climb that.
dwindling land and resources. No need to worry about our homes sinking away. Everyone could have peace and security. I mean, a dream like that, isn't that worth believing in?
Yeah.
Nobody can tell you what to believe, but
That is pretty cool that all these worlds are like creatures.
everyone, huh?
What?
I always thought people were pretty selfish by nature, but you...
Huh.
Do you have parents?
No. When I asked Gramps, he told me they died when I was just a kid.
Gramps? Oh, the same one who taught you to use arts.
That's how you know the conversation's winding down.
He
Pause, pause,
basically
pause.
raised me
Do you have
himself.
parents?
He's not like us, though.
Not like...
I'm out of practice. Is that like a first date question?
But this Gramps of yours sounds all right.
So where are your parents?
And you're all right too, kid.
If you're like, you know, still
How
in
about
high
the
school,
truth
they're
of
probably
me?
like right over there. They're across the way. Okay, no, now this is the cutscene.
We're in position. All personnel report to
God.
stations.
Also-
Salvage team,
Do you
suit up and proceed to hatch.
just such an odd voice that you hear? All right. Here we go.
Your target is located.
There's that bad
inside
model
a
again.
ship
I literally had to
with
just
450
walk
pairs straight down.
for like
Searching the wreck while
2
submerged
feet.
is too high risk for our tests, so we'll be using
You can tell by the
flotation
music that
devices and cranes to lift
the action is
our
picking up.
first. Next, you'll split into teams and explore the interior. Once the target is found, retrieval can commence. If that's clear, let's begin with attaching the floats. Get into position.
I mean, like from this angle, it just looks like a bad video game character. But like when it's up close, oh, oh.
So and so.
All right. It's my turn.
And submerge.
Okay, so this still isn't the cutscene. So, or maybe this is. I don't even know. Am I gonna do anything?
Is that it?
I'm really glad they didn't make us swim more in the game. Like,
It looks pretty
this wasn't what they
ancient.
decided to do. Like Blitzball.
Is that the...
That's my second Final
propulsion
Fantasy
mechanism?
X reference, and I've never
I've never
played
seen
it.
one that shape before. Which country made this?
Torna, the Golden Country. Yeah. This is the first dungeon we're going to go to, I believe. Things do pick up, he says. But I mean, you know, even a thing like this, a game that, you know, you're going to put about 108 hours in the grand scheme of things, you know, a 45-minute opening of just kind of setting the world, introducing some of the characters, all that kind of stuff. I think, you know, you can give it time.
Whoa, that's massive.
The appearance matches our reports, but it's what's inside that matters.
What is inside?
Object is secure. Proceed to second phase.
You know what? I don't trust him. Something's going on here.
Excellent work. You're not half bad, you know that.
Did I
I do
earn
this
my
for a living, remember?
100K?
All teams, proceed inside when ready.
I really don't remember this character being
Right
there that
then.
much. He is so
Let's get
bad.
moving.
Give him one more line. Focus on him one more time.
You with us.
Ooh.
You're gonna drag the kid along. Seriously?
I'm
Guess
not
he
a
thinks you need
kid.
all the help you can get.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If the Tidus laugh was bad,
Well,
that's
don't
also
just
pretty
stand
bad.
there. You've got your orders, haven't you?
Third Final Fantasy X reference. I think yeah. I think I gotta play that game. All right, so now we are on the ancient ship. I think that's where we will cut it off. I know I really haven't gotten that much into the whole combat of it. You can fine. But it kind of gives you an idea once you get to this part about, like, you know, some of the mechanics of the game, about having
Treasure acquired.
your party members, about having, you know, main characters, side characters. How it kind of works is that, you know, each one of these characters has like a companion character, and you basically collect all these different ones, from generic ones to very complicated ones as the game goes on. And it just makes combat fun. Oh man, how epic! This is the cutscene I was talking about, everyone.
Let me show you what a driver can do.
Oh, okay. Just when I was about to cut it off, it gets interesting. Yep. Just waiting for things to charge. There's a way to change your character. Ooh. I need that. So yeah, it kind of makes it fun too, because you got to collect the vials as things are coming out. Ooh, a break. Look at all that money I got.
Amazing.
Disappeared like a
that's how
Jedi.
Drivers and blades fight.
So ruthless. It's like they're monsters themselves.
Okay. All right.
Nice. I'm sure glad these drivers are on our side. You too, Dromark.
No need to get hysterical. It was a walk in the park.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
fine.
but
For you.
still.
That's enough yapping,
I was gonna eat
you
that for
pair of
dinner. It just
brats.
disappeared.
Let's move!
Yeah, wait. Why did that one disappear and not the other one?
Talk about self-importance.
Gramps always taught me to respect my elders.
Elders.
Oh, look at them getting along. It's like they're going to have a long romantic future. Uh-oh. It's like I'm hiding, but I'm not
They
hiding.
make short work of monster. These no
You're right.
ordinary fighters.
That's the plot twist. This guy is the real bad guy.
Big job in Mora,
He's the
they're
big bad in the
going
game.
well, too. They're much
You can tell
money
'cause he has
to
a
be made
monocle.
From these people.
All right, well, I'm going to actually end it here today. We're not going to go through this first dungeon, but I do recommend this game. From what I hear, you don't necessarily have to have played Xenoblade 1 or 2 in order for Xenoblade 3 to make sense. They all kind of happen in the same, world-ish, but the characters are only loosely related. There's some things that might make more sense. You know how that works, but I think the story stands on itself, even if you didn't know. Like, I beat this game before Xenoblade 1, and I was fine. A little confused, but then it made 1 make more sense when I went back to play it. So Yeah, other than that, I hope you all are enjoying the content. We're trying some videos, see how that stuff works, so we're going to be releasing those. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then please support us on Patreon. If you like this kind of content and you like other stuff we do, you can just go to patreon.com/hitboxpod. You'll get the episodes like normal every week, but you also get a bonus episode, and your name will be in the description of our podcast. So please go and support us. And everyone else, remember, old games are old, even Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So I'm hoping Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is good as well. All right, bye.